Hello, it's just a quick video. Basically, this is me sharing an experience with you guys. So, those of you who know, sadly, my dad's aunt, my great aunt June, passed away a few weeks ago, and we had to travel. Like, if you remember, we did the 4 videos where I went to Devon, and we visited her on 2 occasions. We went to see her, went out for dinner and that with her. Unfortunately, she passed away, so we had to go. We went to Somerset. The funeral was in a place called Yeovil. So we went, we stayed, we booked an Airbnb place, nice bungalow. Me, my dad, my daughter and my girlfriend, we went, stayed 2 nights, and we had a nice time. Which is weird saying that because we went to a funeral, but we did do some other stuff while we were there. So I've got some footage, I'm going to chuck it in. Here's the intro, let's roll. So we went to Yeovil. The funeral was on the Tuesday, and then after the funeral, because it was early in the day, we went and did something else. So I'm going to share some footage with you, see if you can recognise the place that we went to. Some of you might, those in Britain, maybe. Popular TV show, I'll let the pictures do the talking. But this isn't a proper vlog, like I didn't get to film a lot while we were there, obviously. There's a few photos, a few stills. So just come with me to Somerset and Dorset. I'm in Somerset for June's funeral. We've just arrived. This is the bungalow we're staying in. Beautiful. I'll give you a quick tour. Day 1 complete. Bit of table tennis. So, funeral tomorrow. I had some pretty bad anxiety on the way here. I was getting those flashes of panic, but when we got like about half an hour away from here, it started to ease. So, my daughter's asleep, she's knackered, and we're just chilling. I'm gonna go to bed soon, day 1 done. We're in Somerset, not Devon. In a place near, the place we're in is called North Cadbury, but tomorrow we head to Yeovil, for the funeral of June, my dad's aunt. Sad times. So, we just got back from June's funeral in Yeovil, and it was pretty nice actually. It was a nice experience in a weird way. Like a celebration of life. It was really nice for my dad because he got to meet loads of his old cousins and stuff that he hasn't seen for ages, doesn't see a lot of. So it was nice. People that I've never met before. Like, it was a bit awkward and weird because of anxiety and stuff, but we made it. And we're now back at the bungalow. So yeah, it's been a weird day. We're now going to a place called West Bay, which some of you might recognise from the TV. It was where there was a major popular TV series was filmed there. And I've wanted to visit there for years. So I just want to go there and take a picture. Basically, it's about an hour's drive down to the very, very south of England, the coast. So, it's like, what time is it? 5 p.m. We're going to drive there in like half an hour. We're going to leave, get there, maybe grab a freaking cone of chips or something and see what happens. But yeah, let's see if you recognise West Bay. You won't be able to hear anything, it's too windy, but West Bay. We are at the location, the filming of Broadchurch. That's where the judge lived, up there. This is like the harbour that we're in now. That's the cliff. The famous cliff. Since I watched it on TV, I wanted to come here. And now I'm here. And it's freezing cold. Shit. Freezing. Oh yeah. We're videoing.
On my phone.
Seriously. They're in Mad Wave Motion Theatre. It doesn't look very exciting. The hell? We're on the motion theatre. Can you hear it? Jesus. Oh my days. Kids. It's me versus Lula.
What do I do?
Just go normal.
Automatic.
Yeah. Hello. I know I'm a scruff, but today is the day that we go home. And it's been I feel weird saying that it's been a nice few days because we've been to a funeral, so obviously it's not been that nice, but yesterday was nice. It was nice to see family members that I've never actually met, like my dad's family. So it's been nice, and then we went to West Bay, as you see. I haven't made a proper video while I've been here because it's felt a bit weird, like we've been at a funeral. So it's not really something I wanted to record, but last night was cool. Last night was really cool, going to West Bay. And you've seen the place that we stayed in. And today is the brightest that it's been, like the weather's been terrible. But you know, it's been a good experience anxiety-wise. I had, on the journey here, I had more anxiety than I did last time we came to Devon. Like, we're in Somerset this time, so we're not quite Devon. And last night we went to Dorset, which is a totally different county. But, yeah, I've not long been up, so excuse me. But, yeah, I had way more anxiety on the way here. Just kept getting that panicky feeling. But it never fully went into panic. And then when we got about, like, I don't know, 40 miles away from here, it started to subside and I felt a bit better. And since then, I've been okay. Like at the funeral yesterday, I was okay in the crematorium bit. It was when we went to like the wake after, with drinks for the family and that. I was feeling edgy there. But not too bad. Like, scale of 1 to 10, like a 6 maybe. Which is manageable. And then last night we went to West Bay, which is where Broadchurch was filmed. It was brilliant. It was so nice. A lovely way to end the day. And today we go home. We're just going to nip to a small town down the road, have a walk round, see if there's any shops there or whatever. And I don't feel too bad about it. I need to do this more often. Get away. Not go to funerals, but get away. Because it seems to be very therapeutic for me. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. As I say, apologies, this is not a proper video. This is just a sharing of an experience, I guess. Something to look back on. Sweeping the place. Check if we've left anything. Lula's room, tidy. We didn't even go in half the rooms.
No, 2 rooms.
3?
Oh,
Is it 2 or 3? Kitchen. Today is a good day. For a good day. Time is precious. Waste it wisely. This is it. This is where we've been staying. Little orchard. It's not very little. I don't know where the orchard is. But now we're heading to Castle Carey. We're going up some steps. Oh shit, I nearly fell down some steps. We're in here.
hello there.
It's a museum.
Oh, just keep going.
For what? Museums? Oh. Let's have a look. We're in a museum. This may be the first museum I've been in since I had anxiety. Don't do this kind of stuff. What are we looking at? Fossils. Fossils. Not to touch the exhibits. Visitors are asked not to touch the exhibits. Excuse me, madam. Madam. It's a museum. Don't touch the exhibits.
Well there.
Springaling. Nice. Can you get the Wi-Fi on that? Don't touch the exhibits. Lula!
Pressing a button.
Oh, well, I got it on film, mate. Can't take these anywhere. Old sewing machine. An old scary, terrifying head.
Don't touch the exhibits.
I touched an exhibit. Guns. Isn't it exciting?
Oh, I asked you the same
Yeah.
question. And you look clever then.
Yeah, oh yes. I mean, they've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
We've got a 3-hour journey. I bought this. £9 for a Mr. Bump neck cushion. It's good. It was a damn good purchase. Just getting fuel. And then to drive for hours. It's the fun part. So there you see, not much of a video. I did try and get some footage, but the wind noise was terrible. Every time I turned the camera on, it was well windy. But that was where the TV show Broadchurch was filmed, West Bay. Obviously the town was called Broadchurch, in Broadchurch, but it's actually, a lot of it was filmed in West Bay. And it was cool. It was something that since I'd seen the series when it was on TV years ago, like I wanted to go back there. My daughter wanted to go there as well, so it was really cool to go back, or not go back, but to go there. It felt like I was going back, because it felt like I'd already been there from watching the TV series. But like it's a damn near 4-hour drive probably from here to there, so it was good that we had a stop off. But this channel's called Anxiety United, so let me share a few of my experiences and thoughts and feelings that I experienced during that. And I apologise again that it wasn't much of footage. But on the way there, during the drive, I was feeling these waves of anxiety, and it felt like I was going to experience panic. Like over and over again, it was just happening. But I didn't respond to it. I just kept driving, obviously, and nothing came of it. But it was weird because it was almost the exact same feeling that I was having during the service at the crematorium. So we went there. I didn't know anybody. My dad knew quite a few people, and obviously I was introduced afterwards. But when we first arrived, I didn't know anyone. It was really busy there, obviously. And we got led into the room, and I sat at the back. Well, we all sat at the back. There was 4 of us. And I was just getting these... It was mad. I was getting these thoughts while the lady was at the front speaking and sharing memories of June and stuff like that, and the family were all there. And I was getting these thoughts that, like, what if I need to get out now? And of course, with those thoughts, then came, like, the scanning. I started scanning myself. Do I feel all right? Am I dizzy? Like, what happens if I move this way? Or, you know what I mean? Just fidgeting, trying to find a comfortable spot where I could relax. But there was no way I was going to relax in there. But it was kind of the same as the funeral that I went to whenever it was earlier this year. That's the second one I've been to now, in 2019, unfortunately. So it weren't, like, the anxiety never reached a peak where I felt I must get out of here now, but it was horrible. I was getting these. But every time it was happening, I was sort of thinking to myself, like, let's put this into perspective. Like, I'm here sitting, I'm alive. Unfortunately, like, we're here to discuss and to remember somebody that's no longer with us. Like, and there's immediate family here who are distraught and upset. And, like, I do not need to be thinking about myself right now. And that's kind of what I was using to get through the moments. So it's weird because, like, I'm trying to remember June and listening to the speaker share memories and stuff, but probably 50% of the time I was in here just trying to stay in the damn room. It's unfortunate, but I managed to get through it. So then after that, we went to the wake, and that was where probably the most anxiety I had during that time, during this visit. It was a rugby club, Yeovil Rugby Club, and we went there and we sat in the corner, like in the far corner, and the heating was on in there, and that was the first thing I noticed when we walked in, was that it was quite warm in there. So I went to the bar, got drinks, didn't feel too bad, grabbed some food, and then as sort of time progressed, about half an hour in, 40 minutes in, I started feeling a bit more uneasy. Relatives were coming over and we were talking and stuff, and it was just that social situation where I just felt a bit uncomfortable, so I kept going out to vape every now and again, like, to just try and get myself a bit of time. But after we'd been there like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I'm not sure how long, I'd reached the point where I felt uncomfortable in the room. So, like, we decided to go, but people were just getting ready to leave anyway, so it didn't seem out of place. It wasn't like a quick in, hi, bye. So it was nice. It was nice for my dad to be able to talk to relatives that he doesn't see that often. So it was a nice experience, as nice as funerals can be. of course. Then we went back to the bungalow, got changed, and headed to West Bay. And it was such a lovely experience, man. Such a nice way to end the couple of days that we'd had there. It was really nice walking around. Like, I couldn't remember exactly locations of the filming of Broadchurch, but like, since I've come home and I've watched Broadchurch, the first series, me and my girlfriend sat and watched it over the last couple of days, and it was mad, like, pointing out different things. Oh shit, like, we were standing there. No way, because I'd completely forgot. So it was really cool. It was a lovely experience to walk around, and plus it's the seaside in the UK, although the weather was crap. It was nice to go there. And then we had that final night at the bungalow, and then the next morning we went to another small town, just like 5 minutes away from where we were staying. Had a walk around, went into a museum. It weren't great, but it was a museum. Then we walked around a few shops and stuff, and headed home. But it was mad. Like, to think that that's twice now. Twice in the space of 2.5 months, 3 months, that I've been like 3 hours away from home and not had, touch wood I won't the next time, a full-blown panic attack while I've been there. It's weird, it's strange. I remember the doctor saying to me many years ago that I should do this kind of stuff more often. Basically, I went to see him before I was due to go on holiday, and I was freaking out. Had a panic attack in the doctor's office. And then I went on holiday the day after. And then when I came back, I was completely calm, relaxed, as if that break away had done me some real good. And I think it does, because every time I seem to go away, like, even though it's only for 2 nights, or 3 nights last time, I come back and I feel a bit more confident. I'm able to go and do stuff while I'm away. It's weird. Like, why am I not able to, or I am able to, but why do I put this block up with regards to walking around my own town when I can go like 3 hours away, 150, 200 miles away, and walk around a seaside town or walk around another town? Doesn't make any sense. Whether it's because I know people there, or I don't know people there, rather, and I know people here and I'm just concerned about social interaction. I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely something in that. Whether it's because it's all new and, like, I don't associate any of those areas with experiences of panic or anxiety, whereas I do here. So I don't know, but it's strange, but it's nice. It's refreshing to be able to go and do that stuff. So my intention, as I always say when I come back from one of these things, not the funeral, but going away, is to do this again more often. That's my plan. So, thank you for coming. I mean, that's pretty much it. I didn't have full-blown panic. It's crazy to think that I was able to go and do that. Even though I weren't feeling great before I went, I felt better while I was there than I did when I was at home. So make sense of that, if you wish. That's it for now. If you haven't already, please do go check out anxietyunited.com, register an account, and share your story, because that's why I make these videos. And people often comment saying, like, I love how I can relate to the things that you say. Well, that's the idea behind anxietyunited.com, is for you to share your story so other people can relate to that as well. So I'll share it. If you write your story, I'll share it on Twitter and on Facebook on the page. So please do share your story. Give me something to relate to. And let's just, I don't know, let's not be ashamed if we struggle with anxiety or experience panic. Let's share our stories. Experience is our teacher. What we learn, we must share. I'll see you next time.